Okay, so we've got a little update coming up, and the first update is going to be on the homemade filter. Now, I have noticed a small reduction in the nitrates, but I have taken fish out of here, so that could be why. But as you can see, there is now debris on the media, which means there's bacteria. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. And that means that it's doing a really good job. The actual flow rate's gone up slightly on that, okay? And these two filters are also doing very well. I done my first clean on them last week. I'm not going to show you how to do that because everyone knows how to do that. You just take them apart and wash them out in tank water or treated water. But I have noticed something. I don't know if you can see that very clear, but that is a shrimp. For some reason we have shrimp in here. I'm not sure why that is, but they're here. So we're going to have another look around. Here's the moving filter. I'm giving it a test. I don't think that it's going to be a great addition to my tank anyway. I knew that when I was first starting. The Eheim's still going strong, and the guppies are loving it in here. There's some wild guppies and oh, here we go, and the shark is coming out. I don't know if you can see him in there. He's a lovely fellow he is. Very shy indeed. You know, if you want someone who's going to show off the tank, there's no point getting them because they just don't turn up. I don't know if you can see him. Let's get in there. There you go. There you go. Look at him. What a gorgeous. He's gorgeous, that specimen of fish, that is. There's the Pandagara there. Lost his mate last month, I think it was. Old age, had them 4 years. They don't last forever, unfortunately. Fish never do. But yeah, for some reason there are shrimp in here. Now, I don't remember having shrimp. There he is. There's one there, right there, look. Ooh, can't really get a good shot of him. Now, that's basically what we're going to do. I'm going to get some plants for in here and take out some of the dead stuff. I mean, this is still growing. It's an Anubias or Nubus. It's been growing in there for years. This tank was a hospital tank I set up many years ago, probably 4 or 5 years ago when we moved house. There's the red tiger lotus. That is an extra leaf that's grown. Before it was just that. Let me get a good picture of that. Okay, so let's have a look at the other tanks, see how we're getting on in there. Now these guys do really well in this environment. They do like a bit of hard water and they're doing great. These cichlids, I would say, are one of the best fish for starting up. You know, people say guppies and all the rest of it. These guys self-maintain their tank. They don't like plants, but I do like putting plants in there. As you can see, there are still new leaves coming, but unfortunately they eat them, so they're looking really rough in there at the moment. There's a bit of black beard on that one, so it's a bit too much flow for the Anubias, so I'm going to take that out and rejuvenate it. But as you can see, the fish are very good. There's the dog. He's the chief of this tank, this guy here, yeah. I did put some other fish in there and he just literally ripped them to pieces. So now he's found his niche. And as you can see, this guy, she's lovely, look at that. When you look at these guys, the colours of here are borderline marine. I mean, the vibrancy, you know, the camera just don't do them justice. I mean, this orange here, it is just such a gorgeous colour, look at that. And even on some of the fins, if I can find one with a really good fin plumage there, look at that one at the back there, yeah. You see the orange, where see him? Here he comes. Look at that, he's very inquisitive. Look at that. That is a good looking fish. And so, oh, he's gone into there, let's see him. I don't know if you can see him in there. So, possible we could have fish coming up on there. So yeah, so these basically self-maintain. They do cull themselves, unfortunately. But that is a stark reality. I'm going to take these plants out and do something a bit different. I'm not really happy with stuff floating about in there like that. Moss at the back there. So we will be doing something different with here. I'm thinking of doing a water lily, some plants, and see how they match out. Okay, let's see how the turtles are doing. Now remember, I always take the video just before I clean, just to give you the best kind of water conditions, which it is. I mean, it's so clear, it's lovely. So let's go and have a look. Let's have a look at him. Oh yeah, don't like me, do you? What a gorgeous fish. Okay, someone's looking at you. Yeah, I love it. Look. So in this tank, we've literally gone bare bottom. Needs a very good clean out. Unfortunately, with my hospital appointments, it takes a little bit of time to get stuff done, but I water change regularly. I have a 3-day regime where basically I take 10-15% every 3 days. That's literally a hand pail into a bucket, gone, and I refill that way. These guys take a little bit more. They are a little bit more messy, okay, and they obviously need the UVB and the UVA, which is I've got on another bulb. But the good thing about these guys, okay, is that when I feed them, they tend to feed quite well. They'll come up and they'll eat as much as they can, and then I'll remove the rest. I've just fed them actually. There's a little bit of the remnants there. And there you go. So he's doing quite well. She is a bit grumpy at the moment. They don't get on the best, you know, they're not on the best terms, but I'm going to get them a little bit more stuff to go in there. We were planning to put them into a pond outside in the summer, okay, and then turn this into a goldfish tank to grow out, and then put those in the pond, and so on and so forth. But that's basically the update for this week. I will be doing some more stuff later on. I've got some more filter stuff coming. There's another air pump coming by Hydom, I think it's called Hydom, which is a very good pump, actually, quite quiet, which is good. And the main thing is cheap. You know, some of these filters take so much to repair, you know, you might as well just buy a new one. And I've got a heater coming, which is an external heater. It's a bit like this one over here. Let me show you, like that. Which is quite good. Obviously, look at the mold behind there. Got to clean this all out. But yeah. Oh, and also, if you ever want a way of cleaning your glass, see these? They're very expensive, but you only need one, and you can do everything with it. This thing cleans the glass so well. The cheap ones tend to damage the glass, so be careful. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Oh, and if you've got any suggestions for tanks or anything else, let me know in the comments. Cheers guys.